Welcome back to Markets of Sunshine, and I want to talk today about a new chapter here on my channel and what you can expect to find here now. Lately, I've been thinking a lot about this space, my time that I spend here with you, and about why I started creating it in the first place. And I've realized something. This isn't just about making things anymore. As you can see, I'm outside in my backyard where I love to be. And when it's a beautiful, low humidity, cooler temperature day, this is where you can find me most of the time. And just admiring the view, my plants, everything that I've worked hard for, the wind blowing and making my little wind chime clank, and just seeing the birds and the wind and hearing the sounds of nature in the neighborhood. That's what really just fuels my energy, gives me that inner peace and calm. And I just wanted to share with you how I have been doing and what I want to do here now moving forward on my channel. And I hope that you will enjoy this new direction and that you'll stick around with me, and we'll still be doing tutorials. So for a long time, I've shared tutorials and ideas with you, and I'm still going to do that, but not as much. You're going to see me going through processes, but not me explaining them, because I think pretty much with my 600 plus video library now, that you have been able to see a lot of processing done, a lot of talking about the process, a lot of storytelling along the way as well. And there's such a variety here on my channel. But what I've really been craving is something slower. Not that I have to completely finish a project here with you, but something more honest, because in this season of life that I am in, creativity isn't about productivity for me anymore. It's what helps me feel steady. It's what helps me process things. And it's what keeps me grounded. So, moving forward, this space is going to feel a little different. There will still be making things. There will still be product updates of what I'm doing in my Etsy shop. But more than that, there's going to be real meaning for both me and you. There's going to be more quiet moments, more time for reflection, and more of what creativity feels like instead of just what we do. Does that make sense? So this project that I'm working on today is a bohemian style soft book cover. And yes, this is a kit that you can find in my shop. And I have a lot of very shabby chic, cottagecore, country style things that you can find in my shop. My home decor is definitely very country, very cottagecore, and no, I would say I don't think you could see or find anything that is bohemian as I'm sitting here looking around in my room right now. But that's okay. That is completely okay. I'm thinking probably back in my youth, in my teenage years in the 70s and 80s. I think that's when you might have been able to find a little bit more boho style with Marcia. Oh, I really didn't have that shabby cottagecore type of a vibe going on yet. It was definitely your outdoor nature girl for sure. Very active, very movement based. I was not your sit down bookworm type of girl. That was my older sister, that was my parents, but not me and my younger siblings. We were the type that wanted to be outside, running, playing, getting rid of all that energy that we had stored up. And coming from my house, we needed to do that. But now in my, mature vintage years, as one of my friends likes to call us, um, I want to slow down. I do enjoy and relish my quiet moments. I don't know about you, but it was so funny. My husband had 5 days off work straight, and which is very rare. The man works 6 days a week, sun up to sundown, either here around the house or with clients and helping friends. Everybody has something that they need to have done, and when you know that there's a man that is very handy and can do just about anything, he is definitely on demand and on call. So it was definitely a beautiful gift that we were given. And his brother, which is his twin, identical twin, and his wife had gone out of the country, thank heavens. I say that with a lot of love, honestly, I do. I call them invisible Siamese twins. So, dadgummit. And I have not been able to sever that invisible umbilical cord. But anyway, I'm very. I hope you can understand my humor at this point in my life. And if you don't know my humor, you're just missing out. Is all I can say. You're just missing out. Anywho, oh, what peace, what quiet. Instead of the umpteen number of phone calls that his brother has to place to him every single solitary day to just make sure he's still breathing on the planet. It was only 2 or 3 a day, which was so wonderful. But anyway, I know I'm kind of getting off subject here, but anyway. But we were relishing, it's not really, we were relishing the quiet moments, the moments that we had to really, both of us, reflect on what was our days like. And he was able to just finally see and observe and pay attention to what was his wife's day like. And he, unlike me, has to have music. I got plenty of music in my youth. Even with my daughter, I mean, I don't really remember her having music on. Definitely not loud, especially after I got sick. I mean, it was like I couldn't handle noise at all. And, but anyway, so he likes to have his, classical music. That's what he likes to listen to, his Spanish music, things like that. I'm a quiet person. I have to have peace and quiet during my day. I can handle a little tiny bit of nature stuff going on in the morning. And then the rest of my day is just absolutely peace and quiet. And then in the afternoons, while I'm eating my lunch, I turn on the TV, which is my laptop, has become the TV now. And I enjoy either a tutorial, one of my Hallmark movies, while I'm eating. Then I take a nap, and then it's dinner, and then I make dinner. So he's like, wow. He goes, now I understand. He goes, boy, your days are quiet. He goes, it's really quiet around here. And I just had to laugh. Oh, so I don't know what season you're in. But if you're in a season where you feel that things are shifting for you, or you're just looking for a place to slow down for a few minutes, take a breath. I hope this can be that space for you. and I'm really glad that you're here with me today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed these moments. I hope you enjoy this new direction. You're going to be watching me do a lot of videos and tutorials, but I'm not going to be talking and telling you about what I'm doing. You're going to just see what I'm doing. I don't think you need explanation on stitching. And the very first stitch that I started off with this project was the Lazy Daisy. And you know what I realized about the Lazy Daisy today? I had never noticed this before. It is so similar to the blanket stitch. It's just not on an edge. So if you know how to do the blanket stitch, you can basically do a Lazy Daisy. It's just a little bit different. Instead of a box stitch, it's more like a very close, tight running stitch is what I would compare it to. So anywho, so I really am actually loving this new direction. I hope you will too. It's going to be a lot more, like I said, quiet moments, reflection, and you watching me do projects and introducing Etsy products and whatever else is going on in storytelling. That's going to be the quiet kind of moments that you're going to find here now on my channel. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you have a wonderful day. Stay safe, keep creating and stitching and smiling in the sunshine, and I will see you in the next video in this series while I work on this boho slow stitch book cover. Bye-bye.